G'day guys, what's cracking? To Aussie here again. So those of you who do know will know there's been a lot of hype around Macca's new McWings, and as some of you also know, I am a bit of a fan. I did like them. I thought they were pretty decent, but also people are saying Wicked Wings are still better from the Colonel. So I thought today we'll do a little versing video, and I've been to Macca's. We've got the 5 wings again for 11 buckaroonies. Now we're not just going to rate them on taste today. We're also going to rate them on value. We went with the old ranch sauce again. I'm not going to say of course, because we didn't have to. You have plenty of options. But I thought rather than getting that spicy stuff again, buffalo spicy, or spicy buffalo, I thought we'd go for a little BBQ. See how they hit. We can dunk both in the KFC and the Macca's. Now, like I said, wings 5 for 11 buckaroonies with the 2 sauces, of course, and you can get 3 for $7 with 1 sauce. Now, again, those of you who do know will know, before 4 p.m, I'm pretty sure it's only on the app, but don't quote me on that, but on the app there is 6 Wicked Wings and sips for $7.95. So I reckon that probably already beats that hands down. So there is a little deal in there before 4. That's the only catch, that you can get lunch special 6 for $7.95 with chips. So folks, without further ado, I think it's time to crack them open, and we will see what all the hype's about. Will KFC Wicked Wings be better than Macca's McWings? Let's find out. Now, when I did these before, I probably was a bit hasty saying 5 stars out of 5 for taste. One thing that did let it down a little bit for me was I found them a little bit overly crunchy. They were too crunchy. But taste-wise, bellissimo. So there's your... Actually, let's open both. You can have a squeeze at both. We'll get the chips out of here as well. Chips. You know the deal. Gotta have a chip. It ain't bad. So there's your 6 Wicked Wings. And what a lot of people are saying too, that the Macca's wings are bigger. So we will compare the pair as well. So that's them. Let's start off, because I have tried the Macca's McWings recently. I'm going to start off with a Wicked Wing. I'll tell you what, those chips ain't bad for a change. Very flavoursome. Actually, you know what, just give me a second, I'll get this off so we can see it better. You know what it's like with these boxes. You probably know what I'm like with these boxes too. I'm not doing too bad today. Nice rippage. Anyhow, folks, without further ado, it's time to stop jabbering on and whack one in me gob and get rid of these for now. There you go. Actually, you know what? It's not time to stop jabbering on. Let's do a little comparison. There you go. Now, that is probably the smallest one in there. It just happened to be on top, or it might not be. Maybe they shrunk. Maybe on the day one, they were giving us big ones. That's your Wicked Wing. Not bad looking. Am I going to lie? Let's give it a little taste test. Nice and juicy. Very succulent. Doesn't taste too wicked though. Go again. I'm getting a little bit of a spice factor there. I think I might have picked the right day to do this. because they, I think, taste better than usual. And you think you can't get any better. They're bloody good. Well, that's bloody good. I haven't tried the rest yet, of course. Rightio. Time for, yeah, McWing. Let's do it. It might have a bit more spice to it, but I'm not sure yet. Got to go again. I do have to say, right off the bat, KFC tastes better, but that one was more meaty. Not more juicy though, that was more juicy and succulent. I did like that wing, but this seems to have more meat on it. But having said that, let me say this. Like before, a little bit over crunchy. A bit too crunchy for me. But it's a tough one. Can have a little break from the wings now. A little bit down the track later on, because I want to do other things first. I'm going to run some numbers by you on prices and whatnot. But this guy, and we'll do it just without sauce. We're going to rate these now as far as taste goes. Taste, I'm going to give it, believe it or not, to KFC. And the people that have said in comments and whatnot that KFC is still better, I reckon you're right. But not by much. And that was more meaty, and that was more juicy and more succulent, but better taste. KFC, Colonel, you've come through once again. I'm loving them. Them, I'm not going to say not so much. They're pretty good. I wouldn't say don't get them either. Now, for value, you get this little deal, which I've gotten. You've got to say that chips and 6 wings for $7.95, and the wings actually look about the same size. You've got to say that beats $11, even though you get the 2 sauces. So, guys, I'm down with that. Lunchtime, you want some 6 wings and some chips, you're on a winner there with the Colonel. And if the chips taste anything like these ones, and they're piping hot for a change, definitely a winner. So all round on this deal with this, because you can't get any deal with the Maccas. So all up with this, I'm giving it to the Colonel in all aspects: taste, value. Colonel, you're not McStooginous, but he can McStooges, because then if you just buy these on their own, 3 wings, it's going to cost you $7.95 if you don't have this little deal. But as happens sometimes when you buy in bulk, it works out cheaper. So 6 wings is $10.95, but wait, there's more. 10 wings, which I reckon is the better deal, just walking into KFC and buying wings, $14.95. So 10 for $14.95. No deals on Macca's. 5 for $11, but you do get the 2 sauces. But I reckon the 10 wings is even better than that. And I mean, realistically, do you need sauce with these things? Especially when they have so much flavour in them. Anywho, folks, I'm going to get these in my gob before they go cold. So I might try. Now, see, that one gets a bit smaller. And that one is a bit bigger. So it's a much of a muchness. So what I want to try is barbecue sauce. Doesn't matter so much. I'm going to eat the rest of these off camera, of course. I'm not going to eat all these in one sitting in front of you guys. But I want to try the ranch with the KFC dipping sauce. KFC wings, sorry. I don't know what I'm saying. It's getting very confusing here. There's too much going on. Let's give that a crack. That's what it looks like. I'm McLaren that. I'm wondering if they've changed the recipe. Oh, there's a magpie behind me. I'm wondering if they've changed the recipe on this, because it actually, to me, tastes even better. It's more like, I'm not going to say chickeny. It's more of that sort of chickeny salt sort of taste. And with the ranch, it takes it to a whole nother level. Try the ranch on the KFC wings, guys. I don't think you'll be disappointed. And you can just buy the ranch on its own. You don't have to buy the wings. I'm totally loving this now. I said earlier, there's a lot of hype around these things, and I'm not just fooling around. There actually is. I posted a video on TikTok after that first day that I did the wings. And believe it or not, it's got 200,000 views. Oh my Buddha. Now, I'm not big noting myself. I've got videos on there that got bigger than that. It would just be nice to have them on YouTube. That's the plan, I guess. But anyway, now I've got a baby magpie in front of me. What the hell? These bloody birds, they want my wings. Don't they know that? What the hell? Magpies everywhere. Anyway, what I was getting at is I've got 200,000 views, and there's like 10,000 on the other one on YouTube, 10,000 on Insta, all about these wings, not these wings. And I'm seeing the comments saying they love the Macca's, they love the Macca's wings. Macca's wings are better. Other people are saying KFC is better. So I just thought I got to do a versing. So guys, I'm with the KFC crowd. I'm loving these wings, and get a ranch and see how it goes. Bloody hell, these magpies are everywhere. Anywho, it's time to wind it up, guys. Colonel gets it today, only just for value and taste. So if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. And remember, you can never be too Aussie. Hooroo, and stay fresh. Man, have I got some wings to eat. Sayonara.